Midwesterners flock to downtown Madison for the 54th Great Midwest Hemp Fest. It's the longest running cannabis rights festival here in the U.S. The event that started in 1971 featured vendors, networking, and educational workshops. Board Director Skyler Hibicki says the event helps to educate voters ahead of the election season, answering any questions that people may be afraid to ask.
The message is, advocate, educate yourselves, stay motivated. There's so much wonder to the plant. I think, the more that people know about cannabis, the better.
And at 4:20 p.m., the community marched to the Capitol to hear from Senator Melissa Agard, State Senator Melissa Agard. Other speakers including Indigenous Cannabis Industry Association founder Rob Perro and Kristen White Eagle from the Ho Chunk District 2 legislation.